People just would rather not write a plot anymore. They would
Yeah,
rather not do
it's all about
something
fluff.
interesting.
It's all about explosion fluff and titty
So
fluff.
anime is becoming Michael Bay-tized.
Yeah, even though we already had a Michael Bay anime, and it was called Garzy's Wing.
Yeah, I still need to watch that.
Oh yes, dude, I wish it was available for stream somewhere so I can at least show it to you. I mean, I have it on DVD. I can watch it anytime I want. My God, that show is just so funny bad. Oh, and this is the guy who created Gundam made this. Oh, it's a great movie to show to your friends whenever your friends want to, rip on shows. And that's what I like to do sometimes.
Yeah, that's always fun to do.
Yeah. My God, I'm having a lot of fun talking. I really am.
I'm too. I can't. I'm trying to think of other topics of anime that we've been wanting to discuss for a long time, but we haven't discussed yet. We've covered so much.
Well, let's see. We covered the reviews. We covered the anime today and why it's not interesting us. We covered why I canceled the vlog, manga versus anime, some specific shows. By the way, after all this, I'm still releasing my Devil Hunter Yoko review soon. I'm just 2 episodes away. For some reason, for some reason I'm not getting around to finishing it, and that's another problem. It's like, oh, I'll watch it later. Then I never do.
That's what happens to me. I still haven't finished so many anime. I have box sets that have gone unfinished for way too long.
Tear off the planks. Here was where you find the beating of his hideous heart.
I feel like a lot of really popular shows, like uh like Inuyasha and things like that, and Rurouni Kenshin weren't bad for like season one, and then it just got old because they keep doing. That's another thing. These long shows. That's
Yeah,
something we haven't talked about.
that's the reason why I don't watch a lot of Shonen Jump shows. Here it is. The reason why I don't is because this is their fucking pattern. At the beginning of the show, when the series is relatively new to most fans, it's like the best fucking thing ever. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Don't lie, you've had that experience before, or you're at least familiar with it. Come on. Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z at one point.
Yeah,
Fairy Tail is now that in that phase. Um,
yeah.
Even though that's not Shonen Jump, that's Shonen Ace, according to a person who commented on my video. And here's if I could draw this on a chart, you're just gonna have to picture me, pretending I'm drawing on the chart because I don't have any Flash animators. It starts off at the height of its popularity. It's very, very high. It's really good. It's the greatest thing ever. But then it's gonna be then after the height of its popularity, it plops to the point where even the hardcore fans would drop this show. Let me talk about Larry from Otaku Assemble. He and I had a history. He loved Naruto and Bleach. And I told him I didn't like it. I couldn't even get into the show. Did not like the concept of ninjas and everything. But now, about a month ago, he uploads a 30-minute rant saying the reasons why I dropped Naruto. I even favorited it. You can look it up. And I'm like, and apparently he ranted about Bleach earlier and why he can't why he doesn't like it. And that's my thing. It's just, this is why I firmly believe a lot of shows should not really go on for that long. They should really end at the height of its popularity
Yeah.
because it's short, it's sweet, it's still good, it's still a little it's still consistent.
When you drag it out like they've been doing, they have a tendency to have a lot of cost cutting, a lot of off-camera fights, a lot of really long fights that last like 20
A lot
episodes,
of
which by the
outsourcing.
way, I'm not impressed with Shippuden. I'm watching it, not impressed at all. I'm like 30 episodes in.
They're still looking for Sasuke.
They're, they're always looking for Sasuke. They're
That
always
is
trying to bring
fucking
him back to the
stupid.
village. I
That
still
is
think they
stupid.
should just kill him.
I, I
And
I agree. Kill him or just make him a villain and have everyone else not care and just accept the fact that he's evil and they should kill him.
that's something I really hate about anime fan base in general is there's a fad. There's like an actual fad in anime where they'll like a really popular show and everyone will love this show except for, a few individuals. And
Me,
people will be like, "Oh, this is the best show ever." And then a new show will come out and then they'll move to that show and be like, "That show was a piece of shit and anyone that likes that is gay. But this new show is awesome." And there'll be like little difference between the two,
yeah, I hate
you
that. I
know?
mean, like, why can't you like both shows? When I was watching anime in my high school, I was like watching Excel Saga, then I checked out Azumanga Daioh, then I finally got around to Slayers, and I still like all these shows. I wasn't
Yeah.
like, oh, Azumanga Daioh, that's funny. Excel Saga used to be was a comedy. I don't like it anymore. Fuck that show. I can only stick to one thing and one thing only. God forbid I broaden my horizons. Ugh.
Yeah, I just I can't stand people that do that, and that's what I feel like most anime fans like they tend to do that for some reason. They turn on an old show and then like go to a new show. And then there's the complete opposite of that, which is just people who like the old shows and that's all they do. And I respect those people more because honestly, I honestly feel like old shows are better.
Yeah, I know. There's, you know how we got the nostalgia whores basically saying that everything old in their time was better. Then we got like the new guys who say the new stuff are actually better. The nostalgia whores need to take off their goggles because back then it's actually really that bad. Which by the way, that's also something I don't accept. I'm like, it's okay to defend a show, but they always like physically have to attack something else related to it. Like for the people who defend fucking Dark of the Moon, they have to attack the G1 cartoon. Why? Well, anyway, I will actually defend the old is better, new is sucks on two things. One, anime. Two, music. We love oldies, okay?
That's true.
We love some oldies.
Back when people could compose music
We love shit from 60s to 90s.
and the animation was hand
Yeah,
drawn, which is good.
yes, even though it has its shares of flaws like shaky cameras and sometimes the cells will be like weird and you would see like characters' mouths like move out of their
Sometimes they
way from.
just stand there blankly.
Yeah, bad animation, but for what it for but I actually like that conventional stuff. In fact, it would be great if there was like an anime that was made that was paid homage to the old styles of cell drawing. That would be cool.